Hey, Austin, tell our art friends what we're going to draw today.
A waffle.
A waffle, a funny waffle. We hope you're going to follow along with us. What do our art friends need for this lesson?
A pencil.
A pencil.
A marker. And something to... Some paper and something to color with.
Something to color with. Ready to start?
Yeah.
First step we're going to draw is a big circle in the middle of our paper. We're going to draw a round waffle. So we're going to draw a big circle. Like that. Draw big so that we have room for the syrup and also the butter. Yeah, you did a great job on drawing your circle, bud. Now let's draw the square piece of butter that's on top of our waffle. So up here, I'm going to draw a square, but I'm going to draw it with rounded corners. So it's a little tricky, and I'm also drawing it diagonal. I'm drawing a big piece of butter because I like butter on my waffles. Yeah. All right, now let's draw the syrup. And we're going to draw it dripping down the waffle. And we like lots of syrup too, don't we? Mm-hmm. So this part, you can just draw it however you want. I'm just going to draw little drips and stuff coming down from the top of the waffle. Now we're going to switch to our pencils and we're going to draw guidelines. We're going to make squares for the waffle. This is where all of the goodness, the syrup and the butter melt and then they sit and then it tastes so good. Are you hungry now?
Yeah.
First, we're going to draw a line that goes right around the outside. And we want to press lightly because this is a guideline. We're going to just go around the outside and match the same circle line that we first drew. Now, if you need to, you can. That's what's so great about using a pencil. You can change line and then you can go back in and erase it if you want. Okay, now we're ready to draw the little lines to make up the squares. So first, let's draw a line, and we can start where the syrup is, and it's okay if we go over the syrup. I'm going to draw two lines next to each other, right down the middle of the waffle. So right about here. Yeah, straight down, and you can stop at the circle. Yeah. Now let's draw two more, and we're going to split the left side, and we're going to draw two over here and split the right side. So yeah, right down, there you go. And one right next to it. And then two more over here on this side. Now we can turn our paper sideways like this. And this is going to make it easier to draw straight lines. We're going to draw two more lines, just like we did over here, but we're going to go this way. So I'm going to start right here and draw two lines right next to each other. You can, yeah, that's a good spot. Draw one straight down. And then draw another one next to it. Yeah. Now I'm going to do two more since I have some syrup missing up here. I'm going to draw two more, leave a big space in between. And draw two more lines right next to each other. That's a good spot right there. And just go straight down. So you can go right through the syrup. Because we're using our pencils, we can erase later. And then another one. All right, let's turn our paper back this way. We're going to switch back to our markers. And what is our waffle and butter missing?
A funny face.
Yeah, a funny face. Let's do a happy, crazy, funny face on the butter. So I'm going to draw two circles for the eyes. And then we can draw smaller circles inside for the highlight. And then let's color in the big circle and leave the little one white. Now let's draw the mouth. We're going to draw a line that goes across, and I'm going to draw him super happy. And then I'm going to draw a big U shape for the bottom of his mouth. Then we can draw a line up at the top for his teeth, and then a tongue, a curve down at the bottom for the tongue. Then let's color in the middle shape. I don't know why butter has teeth, but it makes him look funny.
Yeah.
Now the face for the waffle, we should draw a little angry because he's upset that the butter's just hanging out up top having fun. Yeah. We can draw two lines. I'm going to draw them over here on the side. This is for his eyebrows. You can draw it a little wider, then you could draw his eyes a little bigger. Then we can draw a big U shape underneath.
It looks like a tongue setting.
Yeah, it kind of does. Look like two tongues. And then I'm gonna draw another circle, a small little circle on the top right for the highlight, and then color in the bottom part and leave the little circles white. Now let's draw his mouth, and I'm gonna draw funny W for his lips. Now, awesome, we're all finished with our waffles, except we still need to do one last thing. What is it?
Color it.
Let's use our brown, and we're gonna color each of the squares, okay? We don't wanna color in between the squares, we wanna color the big square. So this part we're gonna fast forward, but then after that, we're gonna use our erasers to erase the guidelines. Now we're gonna use our pencils, well, the erasers, and we're gonna erase the guidelines that are left. So in between each of the colored brown squares, we're gonna erase the pencil lines. Even the pencil lines that go through the syrup. All right, we got the guidelines all erased. We're ready to finish coloring it. Let's fast forward one more time. All right, dude, we did it. We finished coloring our waffle, and yours turned out the best. I love it the most. I especially love your funny little butter up there. He looks really cool, especially with those cheeks. And we also added white highlights to the syrup to make it look what?
Shiny.
Yeah, shiny. These little highlights are just like the highlights in the eyes, and they make the eyes and the syrup look shiny.
Yeah.
What time is it, Ost?
Challenge time.
Yeah, it's challenge time. We want to challenge you guys to finish your drawing by adding a background. You could draw your waffle on top of a plate and then also maybe a fork and a knife next to it. And what else could they draw next to it?
A glass of orange juice.
A glass of orange juice. Use your imagination to finish the background on your drawing. Then parents, take a photo of your child's finished drawing and post it to Instagram or Facebook and use 2 tags at Art4Kids Hub and hashtag AFKH Challenge. That last one keeps all of the art together so it's easy to find. Then on Monday, we're gonna pick some lucky art friends to feature in that lesson. Sound awesome?
Yeah.
We can't wait to see your finished drawings, and we'll see you later, art friends. Goodbye.